All right, what's up, Minnesota high school football fans? My name is Caden Christensen, representing the Minnesota High School Football Network. And tonight I'm here with class of 2026 starting quarterback for the Forest Lake Rangers, Connor Johnson, and class of 2026 stud defensive end for the Forest Lake Rangers, Howie Johnson. Boys, thank you for taking the time to be on tonight. We really appreciate it. So, Connor, you're coming off probably your best game of the season so far, right? You had a 90% completion percentage, threw for 135 yards and 2 touchdowns against White Bear Lake last week. That had to feel pretty good, huh?
It did feel very good.
Yeah, that's good, man. That's good. I know this is your first year as a starter, so yeah, definitely feels good to get that one under your belt. And with that too, it's not just you who's a new face on the offense this year. We got a lot of new faces on Forest Lake's offense this year. How have you guys come together, kind of all you juniors and underclassmen? How have you guys come together and grown throughout from the first game of the season until now?
Yeah, so obviously we have Mac at running back. He's a sophomore this year, so he's very young. And then Micah also as a sophomore is now starting at receiver with two of my best buddies, DJ and Kevin, in my class. And it's really all come together with the seniors. I mean, we work in the off season, we work together and stuff, but our two senior captains on the line, they really like control the leadership of the offense and bring everything together. But it's been a journey this summer until now, but it's really come together through the leadership of those two and then just leading by example. I mean, we don't need vocal leaders on the field, but we need people that'll go out there, get the plays done. And that's really shown us how we can be a team and how we can end up winning a game.
Howie, how about you, man? You're a little bit different of a story. This is your third year starting on the defensive line for Forest Lake. And last year, when you guys played Stillwater, you guys had a pretty crazy game. A big weather delay and a game that came down to the wire. I believe the last play was a pass just out of reach, just out of the fingertips of Ethan Lashinsky.
Correct.
How are you and the defense preparing to go into this game and hang with Stillwater this year? I mean, you're coming in as an underdog again, like you guys were last year. How are you guys preparing and getting ready for this test against Stillwater?
Well, we're really coming in and we are going to model our brand of football, which is hard knock, downhill, just 11 hats to the football kind of defense. And we have to do all the little things right, from where you put your hands, just being in your right gap, to recognizing formations on offense, not getting beat over top, reading your guards and tackles, and so on and so forth. So as long as we are going to do all of the little things right, everything should work out.
So it's homecoming week for you guys. It's probably been a pretty fun week, and it's going to be a sold-out stadium in Forest Lake tomorrow night. I'm sure you guys are excited. As you're preparing for Stillwater this week, what do you know about Stillwater, and what have you seen from them on film?
Just Connor, take it away.
You guys.
All right, so I've been watching a lot of film on these boys. They got quite a bit of returners on defense. I think he's a new transfer. He may have played JV last year at corner, but they got two middle linebackers coming back. Pretty sure they got a couple D linemen, an outside linebacker, and they got a corner who's been starting for 3 years now. So they're definitely out experienced us, but I think we got more athletes and more playmakers, and just with their defense, with their 3-4 defense with a roll down safety, we're just really working on getting to the right people, getting into the right formations, and obviously getting those big plays for those touchdowns.
Offensive wise, last year they were a big pass team because their quarterback, Nick Kinsey, he's a pretty good quarterback. He can sling the ball, and that there's no doubt about that. But this year they've resorted back to their run game and their I formation and Maryland I. They like to run a very, very strong, heavy package on short yardage situations, obviously. Now, they will take shots. They're not just downhill, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. They will do that, but if the opportunity arises, they will most likely try to lull our secondary to sleep and then take a shot over top.
As Connor, from your offensive perspective, and Howie from the defensive perspective, I guess, Howie, you kind of touched on it already a little bit, but what do you guys – what's kind of your identity as a team on either side of the ball, or just as a team as a whole? How would you guys define your play styles, and what do you think is the key to getting the victory on Friday night?
I think the big key on offense is obviously turnovers, which has been a battle for us this year. But big thing that as an offense we're good at this year is the so-called hidden yardage. Say, like, we're gonna get tackled at the goal at the line of scrimmage, and we get 3 of our linemen to the ball carrier who doesn't go down by one person, and we push forward for like another 3-4 yards. That adds up over the game, and that ends up with us winning the game sometimes just on those little plays. That doesn't seem like anything big in the moment, but it ends up being big over time.
Not much I could really add. It's just
Yeah.
being a downhill, hard knock, play to the whistle, 11 hats to the football kind of defense, and doing your job. If you do your job, things will work out. But if you try to take over everybody else's job, no bueno.
Yeah, 100%. I don't think I got too much left for you guys. I'll ask you a fun question. What do you guys what's your pregame meal look like?
Really,
Well,
like what was our meal for as a team, or like just before a game?
Just like personally, like what do you guys? It could be like a snack, whatever.
Well, personally, when it comes to a pregame meal, I'm a big time snack kind of guy. I don't like eating like an entire dinner before a game because I'll most certainly puke that up. I'm more of a get some quick carbs and some quick proteins and fats like pistachios. I'll munch on a few tortilla chips, have a cheese stick or two, a protein bar, and I'll drink a Powerade and slam a few shots of pickle juice so that I don't cramp. And of course, a buttload of water.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. It's almost kind of sounds almost like a dinner to me. Connor, what about you?
It kind of varies, but I always eat fruit before a game. It always kind of like refreshes me and gets me ready. I always drink a lot of water, and I'm not a big like food guy before a game because my stomach would get upset, all the nerves and everything. But I do like to take a little candy right before the game just to get that extra energy.
There you go. Awesome. And last question for you boys. I know you're both still juniors this year, but and Howie, we know you're committed to the U of M. But what do plans look like for after high school? You guys thought about that much?
Well, obviously mine's going to the U and playing football there. And I mean, I'm really just going to take it day by day. Still going to try and figure out what I want to major in at the U. But people always ask me all the time, Howie, what are you going to go to college for and major in? And I just say football because my main goal is making it to the next level, but I won't bore you to death with that one. But it's really just playing football, going to the U, and going from there. And that's me.
Awesome. Connor, what about you? Have you thought much about it?
If I'm being honest, I haven't really. For me right now, I just really want to play for the kids in the grade above me. If I get a chance to play somewhere at the next level, I'll definitely think about that. But I really just want to finish out this high school career, and especially this season playing for the kids above me in that senior class. Really just don't want to let them down and really want to get in that state tournament for them.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you guys. This was a great interview. I appreciate both of you guys taking the time to answer a few questions, and best of luck tomorrow night. We'll be there watching. It's going to be a good one.
Thank you.
Thank you.